Wake up. Wake up, Hibiscus.
Who's this? Who is speaking to me? Are you an angel?
Angel my ass. Get out of bed, you spoiled little brat. School starts in 30 minutes.
Well, that was an awful and pleasant dream. That angel was seriously pissed at me for no specific reason.
Hibiscus, get down here, now.
Damn, I don't want to go to school today. Let's hide somewhere until Mom leaves for work. Maybe I can trick her into thinking I already left for school when she doesn't find me up here.
Wake up. Wake.
Who's this?
Angel my ass.
Well, that was that. Maybe I can trick her into thinking I already left for school when she doesn't find me up here.
Wake up. Wake up, Hibiscus.
Who's
Angel?
Well, that was that angel. Oh boy, our attic is such a mess. Haven't been up here in ages. Should be safe though. Let's have a look and see what we can find.
The heavy lid of the chest slides open as Hibiscus pulls at it with all his strength. Inside there are lots of books, letters and newspapers. One particular newspaper draws Hibiscus' attention. Local scientist disappeared without a trace. Local scientist Roland Red has gone missing since Saturday, June 21st. According to his wife, He was last seen at their apartment on Vermont Avenue in Anaheim around noon. A few hours later he could no longer be.
What is this? Mom always said Dad died in a car accident, but this states he went missing 10 years ago. What is going on here? I better show this to Mom and let her explain. A radio from the 50s with a LCD touchscreen? No way! Good morning, Madame.
You are late. What on earth did you do up there? School starts in half an hour, get ready already.
Sure thing. Tell me about Dad.
Where does this come from now?
Just thought about him this morning.
Well, your father was a great man. His only two passions were his family and his scientific work as quantum physicist. He was internationally recognized in the world of science and at the end even nominated for the Nobel Prize in Physics. But don't be fooled, Hibiscus, his greatest making was you. He was thankful every day since the day you were born.
Where is he?
You know where he is. He died in a car accident 10 years ago. Since then it's just the two of us.
Why do we live here in Anaheim?
Your father took a job here 10 years ago and we bought this apartment. A short time later you were born and a few years later your father was gone and it was just the two of us. As a single mother, moving was out of the question. I had enough to do with keeping both of us afloat. Don't you like it here?
It's pretty dull here.
Dull is good, Hibiscus.
I'd like to take a look in Dad's study room.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not? I'd like to learn more about my father.
Okay, but I don't think you will be satisfied. It's just books and more books in there. But right after school I will let you in.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm your mother and find your questions at this fine morning even stranger than yesterday's.
Why do I have to go to school?
Not again this debate, Hibiscus. Look at it this way, even if you're right and school is actually a waste of time. In our world, good grades are still the only way to start a career and find a decent well-paid job later on. It's like a law of nature, you can't stand against it or you'll get crushed.
Maybe I don't even want to live in such a world.
Well, it's the only one we have, so deal with it.
Good morning, Madame.
You are late. School.
Sure thing.
I already told you not before school. I already told you not. I already told you.
Tell me.
If you then find. My name is Kate Red. I am 38 years old, a widow, and live with my son Hibiscus in this apartment in Anaheim, Southern California, USA. My eye color is green, my social security number is 342460954, and I prefer to drink black coffee, but mostly I stick to tea. Do you think I forgot anything important?
Your little snoring problem.
I don't have a little snoring problem.
Sure, to be honest, that was a pitiful introduction. Our readers won't be satisfied. Your son, what's his name? Hibiscus? He sounds like an awesome lad. Maybe next time we do this you should put more emphasis on him.
What readers? Oh, never mind. And yes, I guess my Hibiscus is rather okay, but mad as his father for sure.
I'd like to take.
I already told you not before school. I already told you not before school.
Mom, I just found this in a chest in the attic. Could you please tell me what's going on here?
I knew this day would come. Hibiscus, please be strong. Your father. I lied to you. No one knows what happened to him. He did not die in a car accident, he vanished. He disappeared mysteriously from one moment to the next. He abandoned us.
Please don't cry, Mom. If nobody knows what really happened, we can't be sure he abandoned us. The newspaper article mentions an investigation that took place, regarding a possible abduction of Dad. What do you think?
I heard that theory in those days, but I wouldn't know anyone who hated Roland enough to do something like that.
Maybe it was no hate crime, but they wanted Dad's research?
Your father was a brilliant scientist, but I doubt his research would have justified such an action. So no, I don't think an abduction took place.
Mom, can I have the key to Dad's study room?
I don't think this is a good idea, Hibiscus.
Please, Mom, maybe I can find some clues in there. I need to know what happened to Dad.
Fine, I can't stop you anyways. Take the key.
Can you tell?
Sure honey, let me think. Roland was in uproar that day, something was bothering him, I always could tell without him saying. But he did not mention that he was planning to leave. It was Saturday, we ate dinner at noon. Then he went in his study room to work for a few hours. In the evening we planned to go out to a birthday party at the miller's house.
He worked on Saturdays?
Yes, often. The life of a scientist isn't as orderly as you would think. He would sometimes wake up in the middle of the night, run into his study room to take notes or validate hypotheses. He was always at work, at least in his mind.
What happened after he went into his study room?
A few hours later there was a massive earthquake. After I got you out of harm's way, I went upstairs to look for Roland. I screamed his name, searched the whole house, but he was gone without a trace. I never saw him again.
The newspaper article.
Yes, we had lots of strong earthquakes at that time, almost one every week, but that one was definitely the worst I can remember. The ground was shaking as if there was an eruption right underneath the house.
Oh my, that sounds horrible. He opens door. It's a natural course of events.